will start moving upside, we will get loss. Okay, so the only savior for us is the downfall and the VIX. So if there's a rise in VIX, that will always compensate even if bank is making a movement against our trade.
So according to global data, it's looking positive, right? Or is it because of the
no,
meeting?
it's very flattish. In fact, yesterday Nasdaq and Dow Jones, everything fell yesterday, but our SGX didn't make much of the movement. So I'm little skeptical on the upside, but then it's RBI policy anyway, so it will be news driven today.
What is this -4 and thing?
That is global.
On the side next to Nifty. These are the
this is Nifty and this is bank, and this is a global one.
Is that futures or just Nifty bank directly?
That is a current rate. For Nifty and bank Nifty, I don't need the future. Spot price. Yeah, one second, the market will open.
Yes. Oh, nice opening. Oh.
Okay, so it's a calendar thing, so there will be a lot of spike and differences. Let's mind it that bank Nifty is trading against our trade, so that is one of the things. So how the logic works is when bank Nifty goes away from the strike, from the spot price, our next week trade, which is long straddle, this gains. Okay, so if bank Nifty goes 400 points away, this will gain more. Okay, but this will lose more. So that is how it is balanced. Okay. Because what happens is even this gets in the money, right? Now, when bank Nifty goes up by 200 points, our current expiry call gets in the money. 43,000 call gets in the money, but we have sold this option. So as bank Nifty goes up, we incur loss in this. At the same time, even 43,000 call gets in the money, which we have bought, but this is next expiry. So the delta value is higher in the current expiry, but lower in the next expiry. Okay, so it balances, but not to that extent. So that's why we incur loss here if bank Nifty keeps on going away from our spot. Our spot is 43,000. Okay, today Nifty seems to be a little weaker compared to bank. Today's movement will be entirely on the event basis, but prior to that, I feel we had a weak global market, so we shouldn't be moving much on the upside. So I'm not comfortable there. So that's why I'm not making any adjustments. And I wanted to keep a track. So there's a good decay already in the ATM strategy for bank Nifty. You can see here 43,100 has already lost around 30 points. We are very much at break even, and I won't enter because the current ATM straddle is not that attractive. Okay, so we will wait for the policy to end or some other spike. So as we near the event result, that is when the real spike happens. So if 10 o'clock Shaktinanda dance starts talking, then that is when the IV starts increasing. And as the speech comes to an end, the IV drops. So on a normal days, like on if our VIX would have been around 18-20, such flat situation would have given us loss in calendar spread. Okay, so calendar spread gets very tricky in this kind of situation. So if we would have had iron fly yesterday, it would have given us profit today. Okay, but my idea was to get benefited from the VIX rise in VIX. That's why we took calendar spread. And we never know. Sometimes iron fly is a better strategy. Sometimes calendar it is. Okay, you can see the 43,000 straddle. So it's giving us around 82,000 profit. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we would have taken an iron fly, we would have shorted 43,000 and maybe we would have bought a hedge of 42,500 put and 43,500 call. So those hedges would have lost hardly any amount. So we would have benefited from an iron fly. So this is how sometimes, so when you use a strategy, you will come to know at the end of the day why that strategy didn't work and why some other strategy would have worked.
Okay.
The bank Nifty ratio is lower here.
Yes.
Here also it's low and here also it's low. So both side and here it's high. This is between bank and Nifty. Okay, if this is higher, we understand that bank has a higher premiums. Okay, so that's why we took bank Nifty. Okay.
Okay.
So when compared to Nifty, bank calendar spread in bank Nifty was a better option. Okay.
Yes.
Though today premiums didn't spike, so because of that we are around break even to little red.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is something that I'm carrying from the earlier day.
Sir,
Okay.
when will you adjust this trade?
No, after the RBI meet is over, I'm still not bullish on the market. So that's one of the reason I'm not adjusting. And I also have a capital. So if I want to balance it, what I will do is bank Nifty is trading around 43,900 level, 43,300 level. So what I will do is I'll either take a 43,300 straddle itself. I'll short this straddle. Okay, so just to balance it. So if bank Nifty goes further away, if it goes to around 43,400 level, then I might close this calendar and I will take something like a 400 or a 300 calendar spread. Okay. Chalo guys, second, see you in the second half then.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. So when we were about to end our session at around 10 o'clock, we were at 10 o'clock, we were around here, right? See, we were at the top at that point of time, 43,300.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That was the high, I believe.
That
For
was
today.
the high actually, yeah. And when
Yeah.
I said that the global were weak and the other scenarios, so I wasn't comfortable going long, that's why. Okay. You can see the difference. We were holding 43,000 when it was at 43,300. Okay,
Yeah,
so that
exactly.
is a kind of risk we are taking. Okay, it's very important to learn that process. Okay, to hold on to your trade when market is 300 points away from you. Okay, that's very important.
Yeah, that what you took was very risky actually. If let's say the market had moved up by 100 or 200 points, then what would be
See,
your
I
necessary?
would have seen if at the same time even global market is recovering or not. If at the same time even global market was recovering, I would have definitely adjusted something. And at the same time, I also told you that Nifty was not looking strong at the same time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
since morning. So these are few things that affect the pricing of the index that you're trading in. Okay, Nifty wasn't supportive. So when Nifty is not supportive, obviously it will pull Bank Nifty also down. Okay, so that was one of the reason that wasn't it was not giving me confidence to go long in bank.
So when you mean long, that would be like
Long as
going
in
up to a
bullish.
higher side, right?
Long as in bullish.
Bullish. Mm.
Yeah.
So say if it had sustained at 43,300 today, and it was like a sideways market from there on after 10 a.m.
Right.
Then would you have shifted your straddle to 43,300, and then the next week's expiry, would you do the same for that, or you will keep that as it is?
No, see, if I'll exit the entire trade. Okay, so
Oh,
if I have to exit, I would have exited 43,000 entire calendar.
okay.
Okay, but my view remains a little bearish and on the bearish side. So even if it would have gone to 43,400, I would have still not adjusted. I feel so, because say it's very important to understand one thing. Before any event, market keeps on making zigzag movement. Okay, the real movement will come only after the event conclusion. Okay, so we are still waiting for the tomorrow's Gujarat election results. Okay, so market will make both side movement. It will go on downside also and on the upside also. Okay, so, and it won't on a end-to-end basis. It won't be much different. This is what I feel. So that's one of the reason I would have held on to this one.
Okay, sir, the time value that you were talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we take, let me open the options. Okay, right now, the time value, let's say, okay, this one I kind of forgot how it worked. It really confused me. Let's say it's 18,500. Call option, it's at 115 right now. Yeah, so how does the time value work on this one?
So you just have to see the strike. The strike is at 18,500 and Nifty is trading around 18,570. Okay, so the intrinsic value, so the real value remains 70 rupees. Okay, whatever above that becomes your time value.
Okay. So that would mean 18,500 plus 116, that's 18,600.
You just have to subtract the premium by the difference. So 115 minus 70.
115 minus 70.
Around 45 rupees.
So this one is in terms of when I'm going to sell the call option, right? That's the time value that
it is for your understanding how much time value you have at that particular straddle. So as you go in the money, so if you go and see 18,450, the time value reduces.
Yeah.
Check for 18,400. No, 18,400 is at 201. Okay, so if you see the time value here, it goes around 30 rupees. You go even more deeper. So you have 295 here. So the time value goes around 24, 25 rupees. So as you go deeper in the money, the time value reduces. Right? Because the delta value is more now when you go in the money.
Yeah, delta value is positive.
Exactly. So as you go out of the money, so 18,500 has how much?
120.
35, 36 rupees, right? ₹47, right? 47 rupees is the time value in 18,500. You go to 18,550
minus 70, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So as you go out of the money, the entire thing is time value. So there's no intrinsic value into this. So 18,800 is entirely time value. 18,700 is also entirely time value. No, you understand it. With time, you get it. No issues. So you can see this delta.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I told you that at the money is always 0.5, 0.5. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can see here the put is 57, the call is 54. So it will always be balanced. Okay. Now what happens
Okay.
is you start going out of the money. What happens is the delta decreases.
Mm-hmm.
See, only 3 and all. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The same thing when you go in the money, your delta increases.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. At the same time, your theta decreases. Okay. See, what do you mean by this 93? It's like every 100 rupees Nifty moves, this part will move 93 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
Got it?
Yep, got it.
Did you understand the Excel that I shared?
Which one, sir?
Yes.
This one?
Actually, this is for calendar only, no, sir?
Yeah.
The decay, sir, the decay
Not only
calendar.
for calendar, it gives us a basic idea about the premiums.
Yes, which premiums are higher?
Nifty and Bank Nifty both.
Yes.
Yeah, I've already seen that.
What did you understand from this premium? Tell me.
The decay in Bank Nifty is better than Nifty.
Yes. How did you understand that?
Okay, continue.
Oh no. Even the next week, Nifty's next week decay is it's like how will I say this?
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, we were here, right? When I shared it with you. Okay. So now I calculated from earlier data. Okay, the data that I have shared before. Okay, from this data itself. Okay. So this is how it is. So I took ratio for all the earlier historical premiums. Okay. So we got an idea that Nifty might decay, the current expiry might decay around 110 points premium. Okay, which was at 123. So it might come around 110. The same thing with the next expiry from 276, it might come to 274. Okay, so it's pretty good for calendar. At the same time, Bank Nifty might come from 339 to 317. At the same time, the next week strikes have already decayed more. Okay, so my target is on the upside. So what will happen is if this will reach is this will decay from 339 to 317. At the same time, this will spike from 730 to 736. So that's why I entered into another calendar spread for the Bank Nifty, which I took this 250 quantity of 42,900.
Sir, how you calculated that value, sir?
I think that was the average of all the thing, no, sir?
Yeah. So see, these are all Wednesdays and Thursdays. Okay, so I saw the changes in the premium from Wednesday, from the start of Wednesday to the end of Wednesday.
Start of, okay.
Okay, so it's like this is the premium decay for the Wednesday for all the Bank, Nifty, everything.
Okay.
Okay, so I calculated that and I took an average how much it decays on a particular on Wednesdays historically. Okay, so it gave me an idea that approximately it decays by certain number of points. So through that, Bank Nifty seemed to be a better proposition.
This fountain value is for today or tomorrow, sir?
Today.
Sir, today
ending, end of the day.
By the end of the day, it has to be at 110.
Yeah. Fin Nifty I am avoiding currently is because of the liquidity. So what happens is ATM straddle has good premium, but when we go a little further, 150 points, then there's little slippages.
Okay.
So because of that, I'm avoiding. I might go. Like in fact, we don't have any problem. See, if I show you the currently it's at 200, right? So this is the bid and ask value.
Yes.
Okay, so if you see, there's a difference of almost
1 to 2 rupees.
No, not 2 rupees. Around 1 rupees. So
yes,
1 rupees is very high.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is at in fact 19,250 is just 50 points away. So if I go even further to 19,300, then that gap will be even more.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why I don't want to risk it.
So how much should the value be, like less than 1 rupee 50
Mostly
paisa?
for Nifty, ATM straddles are good. So 19,200 will have good liquidity.
You just mentioned 1 rupee, right, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much should it be so that we can
The
consider
lesser the
entering?
better. There's no
The
value to it.
uh
So here also we have around 1 rupee difference. So what happens with Nifty is we won't have liquidity now. So only after Thursday and Friday, liquidity starts in Nifty.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So if you see the Nifty one, Nifty is at 18,600, right? So see, there's no difference. There's hardly 0.05, 0.10 difference. Okay. So that's why this is liquid. So we don't get slippages. When we put market orders, we don't get slippages here.
Sir, this triple straddle on Wednesday and Thursday, it is better, sir, because the decay will be high now.
Yeah. You can do it on all the days.
All the days.
Yeah. Okay, so global market has recovered a little. What I'll do is I'll exit my 42,900 calendar because it is too far away, almost 200 points away. So
Sir,
yeah.
it's like triple straddle adjustment only, na, sir? Since the market went up,
Yes.
we have okay, sir.
See, can you see this Bank Nifty? When we shared this, the next expiry has gained 4 points. Can you see this? At the same time, the current expiry has decayed. Very good.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my mic muted. I was talking.
Okay.
So we are actually looking for the current week's expiry to decay faster than the
Yes.
next.
See, we can check here. It was at what? 120, 123, 730. 123 and 730. See, you can see here 339. So current expiry has decayed from 339 to 315, almost 22 points, while the next expiry has gained from 730 to 736. So this is exactly what we want from our calendar spread. Getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that's why I track this. So this is something that even I have learned now. So very recently I started focusing and tracking the premiums. Just from September, I started for only Nifty. Then I figured out there's opportunity in Bank Nifty also. So then from November 2nd, I started doing it for Bank Nifty also.
Oh.
And then from November, I started for Bank Nifty also. So this is how you learn slowly and steadily. So every day you learn new things.
So you said earlier it will expire close to 317, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. How did you exactly like come up to that value, sir?
I saw the earlier historical data, na? That's why I'm saying.
Mhm.
See, when you go to the Excel, na, I checked it
Mhm.
from Wednesday. See, from this to this, what is the difference?
20 points.
This is the entire intraday decay of premium.
Okay.
So I checked it for all Wednesdays and Thursdays for Nifty and Bank Nifty both.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's how I got the.
Achha.
Okay, so this is the percentage change on that
Usually
particular day.
it will change around that much, right?
Yeah, exactly. So that is what I assumed, and I got it through the calculation. So if there's no change in VIX, then it might come and close at the exact price.
Okay. But Bank Nifty really decayed really well today from 400
Yes.
something points.
In fact, this is how yesterday when I calculated, I told you the same thing, right? See, where is the yesterday one? See, this was yesterday's one that I told you. Now, see, Nifty next week didn't decay at all. Only 7 points. You're getting me? So it has a high probability of decaying today.
Achha.
Similarly, Bank Nifty had decayed 27 points. Okay, so that's why I was focusing more on Bank Nifty. If you see the current expiry, Nifty decayed a lot, 32, almost 34 points here. Okay, and here it decayed very less. So the scope in current week's decaying in Bank was much higher than Nifty. Similarly, decaying of next expiry was much higher in Nifty. Okay, so based on both the results, I decided to go with Bank.
Okay.
See, you can see the Nifty opening was 298 and 148. If you calculate this, both have decayed exactly same 30 points. The current expiry has decayed 31. The next expiry has decayed 30 points. So no profit in Nifty.
Okay.
Got it? Yes. So that's how it makes difference, right? That's why I didn't choose Nifty yesterday, because I knew somewhere this will decay a lot. Somewhere next week will decay a lot, because yesterday it didn't decay.
Oh, okay.
Got it?
So as we keep, if we keep track of all the premiums every day,
Yes.
then according to the weeks, on certain days, which trade we should take for the next expiry, that we just get a general idea
Right.
after
We
that.
will get a general idea, no? So if today this doesn't decay, tomorrow it has to decay in accordance